Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got all these sets. I got these Mario sets. What am I going to do? Okay. Well, anyway, there's no one on here, so thank goodness. All right. I got all these Mario sets. Oh, my goodness, there's somebody here. Uh-oh. Hi. Sorry, you caught me. You caught me trying to get everything all straightened up before. Anyway, whoever's out there, I appreciate you coming out there. And we have 3 people on. It's great to see you. Hi, I'm Drmcbrick for those of you that don't know me. And we are here and we're building Mario sets. So I have my iPad with my instructions. Hey, Bagel Lover, Happy Bricks Lego, Rico J Ninja, nice to see you. Nice to see you. We've already built a bunch back there, if you can see. We're starting to get some stuff. We're starting to get some stuff built, and right now I am actually building the the bomber one. This one right here. So yeah, we're building. Adrian was building with me, but all of a sudden he went upstairs. So I don't know what happened to my build partner. But anyway, how's everybody doing out there? The Netherlands. Love the Netherlands. I would love to go there sometime. It's absolutely gorgeous from everything that I see. I would absolutely love to go there. You know what? Let me see if I can bring this down a little bit here and give you an idea. Show you while I'm building. There we go. So it's 2020. Oh yeah. Well, right now it is 4:02 right now p.m. here in the United States where I'm at. So anyway, so we're building this little bomber thing right here. Do any of you have the Mario sets, by the way? I don't know. This is like a total. Just decided to turn on the live stream for the heck of it. So anyway, do any of you have these Mario sets? They are really cool. And I love the instructions. I don't know if you've seen the instructions, but the way they do the instructions here, you can manipulate them. You can look around. It tells you the steps, everything. I kind of wish Lego would make all of the instructions for all their stuff like this. I really, really am enjoying it. How you doing, CJ Builds? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're just right now we're building this little bomb guy here, and so I have to. Whoops! I just missed a step. I have to. We're going to build him. And I don't know. Does anyone know what his name is? I forget what his name is. It has been a long time since I played Super Mario. Hi, Unrivaled Knight. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're just doing kind of a stream here. My partner, my stepson, Adrian, kind of took off on me here. He was down here building with me, but now it's just me. So yeah, I love Mario sets too. They really are cool. The ones we have are we just built this one here. This one's cool. I actually got 2 of these because I'm going to use these in my 6 Figs amusement park and use these roller coaster tracks because I love the green. But it's back there, as you can see, back there, and I wonder if I turn off this light if you guys will be able to see it better. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What's the next Figsdale update going to be? When? I'm hoping I can get another Figsdale update, CJ. I hope I can get it out next week. I did a lot of Western builds, for if you happen to notice. Did a lot of Western builds this weekend and stuff like that. So, or this past week. 2 weeks. So I put all those up on the channel and stuff. I think the background looks cool. Feels northeastern USA. The background, my background, you mean? You mean this background here? Hey, Lego builders, gamers, nice to see you. My background actually, yeah, I'm actually in the Midwest, so I'm not in the Northeast, but I do like the Northeast and spend a lot of time. Let's see if I can get my camera set up there. Boy, I tell you, the most unprofessional professional. We'll go with it. So anyway, so I'm doing well, Lego builder. I'm doing well. But I was telling CJ, I'm hoping to get my my Figsdale update out this coming week, because that'll be, I think, about 4 weeks since I put one out. And so I try to put one out about every 4 weeks, sometimes every 5 weeks. It all depends. But I just so happen to have some free time this weekend. And so I just decided I was going to get on here and do kind of a stream as I'm building these. So am I staying safe? Thank you very much for your concern. Yes, I am staying safe. That's one of my problems with the city updates, is that I need to get more tables. And unfortunately, I can't go out and get more tables. And so because of that, I'm kind of stuck. You know, I'm kind of landlocked, and I can't get any more tables. I'm thinking about getting some a friend of mine to go out and get some for me that I trust. And then that way, you know, we can social distance ourselves and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, he can drop it off, and then I can, you know, basically wipe them down and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, but it's kind of a tough thing, given my situation. And I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm stuck here in a really nice house, you know, with a great family, you know, a great dog, and, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I'm not complaining at all. And I'm able to work my job and all that sort of thing. It's just that, I would love to be able to go out and buy a whole bunch of IKEA tables. Before the Brick Films, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. We are just building this boomer set here, and going to add that to the lighting. It's really kind of weird here tonight. We're going to add that to our stuff. Let's see here. What else can I... So as everyone else, hopefully everyone else is staying safe and healthy, and doing your part to keep everyone safe and healthy, I imagine. Let's see. So is there anything y'all want to talk about while I'm sitting here? Let's see. You're trying to do the same Lego builder? Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, you know, I'm glad that you're staying safe as well. I think I just messed up. Yeah, I'm glad that you're doing well as well. I meant like the background. It gives me a feel of Northeastern USA. It reminds me of Maine cabin. Yes, you're right. It does, bagel lover. As a matter of fact, my oldest daughter, Emerson, who actually lives here with us, she kind of got trapped during the pandemic. She actually went to the University of Maine and got her graduate degree there. And then she came here to live with us for a few months, and boom, the pandemic happened. So she is stuck with us here. So I've been up to Maine, and I love Maine, absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Hello, Teresa. Are you going to add more to the amusement park? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm adding all of these to the amusement park. Adrian and I were talking today, and we are going to do kind of a oh yeah, look at this, I got this to build too. We're going to do a kind of a kiddie land with Mario, and make it into kind of a Mario parkour type of course. So Lego builders, you have a question for me? What's your question? What is your question? I'm not sure if I'm getting this right here. Trying to fit this on here. You know, I love these instructions. Wouldn't you like all Lego instructions to be like this, so you can kind of get an idea of kind of the orthographic projection of all of the different sets and things like that? Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Rico. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I wonder if, you know, it's some of the videos and stuff I do, because I just love to do them. I mean, like the Western stuff I just did and put out this weekend. I just absolutely love it. So that's why I did it. Oh, I know why this is going on wrong. I put it on the wrong side. But anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Oh, that's why his face goes on this side. His face goes on this side. So what is this little guy's name? Does anybody know what this little guy's name is? Shy Guy. It's the Shy Guy. That's right. I think it is the Shy Guy. Thank you very much. Just call me. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any... Milestones for YouTube. I'm not sure. Subscriber milestone. Oh, you mean like what I like my goal? My last milestone was 4,000, and I'm just so grateful for 4,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get past 100. So I just and maybe after you watch this video, you might be thinking, why is this guy past 100 subscribers? But no, I appreciate it. Shy Guy. I like Shy Guy. You're right. All right. And so for those of you that haven't seen this before, so what happens is you press the check and then you go and it tells you exactly what you need to do. So I need to scan Mario so Mario knows that, that this is a set. So let's see here. We'll connect Mario. We'll turn him on. Yeah, it's Mario time. I love this guy. Love this guy. All right, so I do this. Now the Shy Guy here has this sticker on here, and this sticker is what makes everything work. So now I think I have to scan him, and when I scan him, there we go. I've added this new set. And so when I add the set, what happens is, and it's kind of hard to see on the camera because it washes out with the light. I apologize. But you see the set appears in all the sets that you have. So now I have the Shy Guy set. So anyway, I think that's pretty cool. I really like the integration that they did with these sets. So we'll set Mario right here. He'll just be our little fun guy. And let me turn this down here because that's too much. All right, let's see here. Let me turn this down. Okay, let me catch up. Anthony, nice to see you. My subscriber milestone, yeah, I would love to get to 5,000 subscribers. If I could get to 5,000 subscribers, that would be awesome. I would just be amazed, to be quite honest with you. That's been kind of my goal since I reached 1,000. I thought, okay, I've reached 1,000. Now I'm going to go for 5,000. All right, so now I have to build some more here. So I have to tear up another bag. All right, let's see. I love Maine too. I live in the big city in Northeast USA. This is Bagel Lover. I know which city I'm talking about, or I think you know which city I'm talking about. But Maine is a good break. Yeah, I do love Maine. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I just enjoyed it. My daughter up there, she loved it while she was up there for 2 years in Maine. But I spent as a kid, I spent some summers going to Hyannisport in Cape Cod. I wonder if I could get this to do half my face and half the table. What is the computer? Oh, what is that? Yeah, this is my iPad. I have an iPad Pro a 1920 iPad Pro, a 2020 iPad Pro. It's the one. It is actually better than the MacBook Pro that I'm using. When I do videos and stuff, I can render the videos on this in 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, literally, where it would take my MacBook Pro maybe 40 minutes to do. It's unbelievable. Did you buy all the Mario sets or just a few? I did the ones I don't have. It's easier to tell the ones I don't have. I kind of went on a binge one night, while my wife was sleeping, and I kind of got a bunch of them. The ones I don't have the pokey one, and I don't have the mushroom one, the big mushroom one, and I don't have the Boo's Haunted Castle. Other than that, I have all of them. So let's see if we can get you back down here to see. You guys are more interested in the bills than looking at my mug. All right, let's see. All right, Bagel Lover, thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you. If only a 1920 iPad was as good as the 2020 Pro. That's right. That's exactly right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love my 2020 Pro iPad. It's I was so amazed at, really, and I've been a Mac guy, and I actually have used PCs, Linux operating system for a long time, and Windows, but I'm a Mac guy, and I love Apple stuff. But yeah, I was so surprised with this iPad. You have them all except for one, which should ship next week. But oh, in the Fortress one, yeah. You know what's interesting is I got all of my sets except for the starter set. So that's why I'm so excited, because literally just Friday I got the starter set. So I'm gonna put Mario down. I don't know if you, for those of you that don't have them, if you put him down, I don't think you can hear him. But he says he's tired, and then all of a sudden he goes to sleep, and the Z's start coming out of his screen and stuff. So he says, I'm tired. All right, let's see here. We got to build a few more things here. All right. And he's snoring. Wake up, Mario. Wake up there, buddy. Oh, has anyone put him? If you put him on your finger, look at this. He starts to get real sick and kind of the fire and all that kind of stuff. Don't know. Adrian found that out, actually. Adrian's the one that discovered that. So, Brick Studio. Yeah, good to see you. And yes, yeah. Again, I do have. I don't have. I mean, I don't have the Booze Castle, but I got everything. But let's see if I caught up with everything. Yeah, he does kind of sound like a tiger. I wish you could crank the volume up on Mario. You know, he's really cool, but I wish you could crank the volume up on him, because for one thing, you know, my 54-year-old ears don't hear as well as they used to. And it would be nice to be able to talk to him. But for those of you that haven't seen, I'm sure you've seen all this, because there's been like 1,000 videos, but he has color sensors. So when you put him on different colors, he senses that color. And you don't have to put him on Lego. You can put him on anything. I mean, like I said, you can put him on your finger, and he sees the kind of the red blood color, you know, in your fingers and stuff, and senses that. So yeah, the volume is kind of low on Mario, but I think they do that just so they don't get so much flack from parents. Because to be honest with you, this is a really, really cool kids set. And the way that they've done the integration of the iPad, I mean of the app, it's both Android and Apple. But the way they've done it is just really cool. And I think I personally, when I first saw these, I thought, this is stupid. You know, I love Super Mario. I love video games. Been playing video games since the Atari, back when I was, you know, back in ancient times. But then I started thinking about it, and then I finally watched Beyond the Brick when they had them all on about a month ago, and they showed them, and it was actually, I'm like, you know what? I could use some of those parts. I mean, look at these parts. I mean, these are great parts. Look at this, you know? I mean, and these new pieces right here, these are awesome. Connectors and stuff like that, all kinds of great parts. But you know, look at this guy. So I thought I'd get him for the parts, and then once I picked up I picked up a couple sets. I thought, well, heck, this will look really cool in the amusement park for the kiddie land. And then the reason I'm doing this because the instructions are on here, so that's why I'm going back and forth. But then we set it up today, and we started playing, and it's really fun. I mean, it's actually fun. I mean, it's fun, and it's kind of challenging, you know, to try to figure out, to try to get as many coins as possible. And I really, you know, I guess I had invested so much for the parts because I liked the parts in them, and so I think we're just going to keep the sets kind of as is, to be honest with you, for a while. Put them in Kitty Land in 6 figs, and then we'll go from there. But Adrian, I know, said he wants to play with them for a while before we you know, move on and put them in Kitty Land. So. All right, let's see. So we got Toad here. And Toad's head. Oop, I guess I'm got to put a couple more bricks onto the Toad. All right, so Saturday is usually. Let's see. Do you have Star Wars Lego? Yeah. I do, as a matter of fact. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at an A-wing, 2 X-wings, some kind of weird ship that I don't even know what it's called. A U-wing, the Bombardier ship, the big Millennium Falcon, the Ewok Village, a couple of walkers, and pod racers. What else we got here? A snow speeder. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole, and none of them are built. Not a single one are built. They're all on my shelf. Before the brick films, I would love to buy the starter set, but where I live, it retails for $100 in Chile. Oh my goodness! Wow, $100. That's a lot. Hey, Adrian, you should come over here. We're doing a live stream. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Say it louder. Adrian is very camera shy, but he has been in quarantine. He hasn't been sick, so he is fine. But he's been in quarantine for 14 days because he went to his dad's house, and he was out and about and stuff at his dad's house and everything. And given my condition, we had to keep him in quarantine. So anyway, but he is out and safe. You want to show your face on camera? No? You want to? Oh, you can say hi. Well, if he comes over by the camera, he comes over by the camera. But so yeah, so anyway, but Adrian is out. He's happy. We're getting ready to do some of this building here, and we're gonna be playing with this once it happens. Let's see. Yeah, actually, he was in quarantine in his room for 14 days, but he had a mini. Don't let him fool you. He had a couch, mini fridge, a 40-inch flat screen, and a MacBook Pro and all the stuff. So and we took his food to him. His mom took his food to him all the time. So he was doing all right, buddy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you're glad to be out, aren't you? Yeah, I bet. Well, we're glad to have you out, dude. All right, let me catch up with some of the comments here. Let's see. Okay, how much does the Millennium Falcon cost where you live? I don't have the UCS. You want to set up a chair? All right, come on. Hold on a second here. Get a chair set up. You can come on the side if you want. Nope. Okay, he's not going to show his face. Let's see. Yes, Bricks Mix. He is out of quarantine. You see his hand is just right there. There's his hand right on the edge. He won't show his face, but let's see. Going back to the cost, I don't have the UCS Millennium Falcon. The one I have. It's not the big one, and I guess I misspoke on that. It's the one from the previous the last Star Wars movie. So it's supposed to be a pretty nice one. So anyway, this one cost $150, I think. Willie, me and my wife love watching your vids when you start laughing at stuff in the sea. Yeah, well, it's probably because I have such a dorky laugh. I have, I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for all your support. All right, buddy, did you want to build some of this too?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I guess we could keep on moving. How do you want to do this? Do you want to build? Do you want me to talk and you build, or you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So Adrian is going to build, and I will do the talking. I'll yap while he's building here, and just don't knock the iPad over. All right. Let's see. So. Well, there we go. Don't worry, Adrian. I won't get you on film. Don't worry. Let's see. See if I can position this camera right. For some reason, it's not. There we go. All right. So let's see. Let me catch up on the stuff here. Brick Dude, time to start stacking up the IKEA tables on top of Figsdale to make more room. I know we're gonna have to go up to the sky. Actually, to be honest with you, my buddy Greg at GJ Bricks he and I were talking about this, and we actually have a live stream coming up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we were talking about this, and he was telling me that he needed to stack his city up because of his room and stuff. And I thought, I could put some, some kind of maybe half-size tables up on stuff, and that could work. So, Lego Builders Gamers, I got the me one for the Millennium Falcon for $200. Okay, yeah. Well, $200. It's a great set. It's an absolute great set. Let's see. Before the Brick Films, at Lego. Oh, okay. You're asking how much? Yeah, the UCS in Chile is $1,130. Holy smokes! Wow. Before the Brick Films, do you have that UCS one? Because if you have it, you better put it in the safe. Same in Australia, $1,300 in Australia. Wow, how about that? Cool Sauce. I do not have any Indiana Jones sets. I do like those, but I haven't been able to get those yet. Let's see. Which Falcon I have? The Force Awakens one. Which one do I have? I can't remember, buddy. It's not the Force Awakens. It's the Last Jedi one. It's the last one that came out, I believe. But that's the thing. I have all these Star Wars sets, and I haven't built them yet because I don't have anywhere to put them. I do have shelves that I'm displaying. Oh, and I have a Gungan ship, the original one, and the original Anakin's or not Anakin, it's Qui-Gon Jinn's ship from the 1999 because I originally had those with my first generation of kids. So how's it going over there, buddy? Look, Mario is now dead. He turned off. I'm sorry, Mario.
Show them the finger thing.
Yeah, I did. I showed him the finger thing. Yeah. For those of you that are just joining, yeah, Adrian showed me that if you put Mario on your finger, it turns red, and he's like he's on lava. Can I buy any brick sets for me? No. Well, I don't have any for sale. Sorry, Ann. Sorry. You just got the one from episode 9. Yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah. Rise of Skywalker. That's right. I get him confused. The Rise of. It took you a few days, huh? I don't know how long it'll take me to build them. I have shelf space ready for them, so that basically when I take all the Star Wars backlog off my shelves, I have empty shelves. John, I'm glad you're excited about the live stream. You okay, buddy? All right. We have Adrian over here. He doesn't want to put his face on camera. So I'll put mine on camera for a second. That's just bad. We won't get his face on camera. Oh, I almost got his face. Can we get? No, we won't. All right. And we can get your. Let's see here. Let me get the camera. Set. So sorry about this. Do I have the Death Star? I want the Death Star. I know it's going out of commission. I think I'm trying to figure out a way I can prop this camera up here so I can get a little bit of this on here. I know it's going out of commission, but I don't think I can come up with the money to do it right now because my wife lost her job because of COVID. Her company, kind of went out of business and kind of had some problems and stuff, and so I'm not able to get that right now. I would love to though, and I would like to do it before it goes up too much. Hi, One with the Stud. Nice to see you. Studs up. Where did you get your Lego Wild West sets from? Because I would love to get some. I got mine from eBay, to be quite honest with you. Now, I had to look really hard to get them for eBay, but I studied long and hard. Every day I just kind of look, and I found some. And so that's one of the reasons why I got so many of them. Like the Fort Legorato, for instance, I had that sitting around. on my shelf for about a year and a half, but I got it for, I don't know, I think it was like $145, which is unheard of. I mean, you look at the prices now and it's just unbelievable. So yeah, you can find them. I just found one set that was regularly $200. I found one used set for $49 on eBay. But the problem is you got to get them as soon as they come out.
Can you move the camera so I can see what I'm doing?
Yeah, which camera do you, or where do you want me, like move it this way? Yeah, sure. I have to figure out a way that I can keep it there because it keeps wanting to fly around here. See, it keeps wanting to go back. Hold on. Trying to pardon us while we move our camera in a weird spot. Hey, here we go. How about that? How's that, buddy?
Good.
No, it won't stay up. Yeah, see, it's not going to stay up, man. All right, hold on a second. Pardon me. Excuse me. Yeah. There we go. No, it's falling. It's falling. I don't know what we're going to do there. Okay, I know what we can do. Hold on. Sorry. Pardon us while we just kind of stay there. I know what I can do. I know how to prop up cameras. Let me get to the questions real fast, though. Do I have the Death Star? Yep, where I answered that. I don't have that. I would love to have it. You got the Death Star for $800 for your birthday. Congratulations. That is an ultimate. Why don't I use road base plates? I don't have anything against them. But it's just when I started looking at the cost of the road base plates, and and they only sold one straight and one curve, or one, and you couldn't really, it just seemed to cost so much. And so I figured out the price of making the roads out of tile, and at the time it was about $17 a road plate, and so I was looking at $14 a road plate. I mean, for 2 road plates, one of which I could never really use because it was just a curve for Lego. And so I just went ahead and I thought the brick built roads looked a lot better, the tile roads. So that's why I did that. All right, I'm going to go grab a couple brick separators because if I jam some brick separators in the the thing of the camera, it will keep it. So hold on one second here. This is a use for brick separators. For those of you that haven't used brick separators, for instance, you want to prop up your iPad a little bit more, you just put a brick separator in between the yeah, see, doesn't it? How about that? It works, doesn't it? You just put that in there and it props it up a little bit more. So I use these for everything. These are great wedges. You could probably even use them in door frames if you're framing up a door. As a shim. Let's see. You just got to get them on the right way so they keep things correct. There you go, buddy. How's that?
Good.
All right. There we go. All right. So let's get back to the questions. Cool. Are any upcoming, or let's see where we're at here. Studs up. I felt for my Lego City roads. I use felt. I've thought about using felt or thought about using paint or whatever. But I've decided not to do that. But yeah, I think Alex Nunes does a good job using felt in his city. He doesn't use it for the roads, but he uses it for terrain, and I think that's a really good idea. Watching football and soccer. All right, wonderful. So, who's your favorite team there, David? Who's your favorite team? My oldest son. Drmcbrick 2, who I always call, because he's really into Legos as well. But he played soccer all through school, and was a goalkeeper. And so I love soccer. Is there any upcoming set that you're excited for? Boy, I'll tell you, yes. I'm excited for the Sesame Street set. I just think that's going to be a cool set. I know that's not not, you know, I know that's kind of a weird thing, but I'm excited because I think that's going to be a good set if it does get built. There's another one that they just announced that I thought would be really cool when it comes out, but I can't remember offhand now what it is. Yeah, I don't have a safe full, but we have a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch of brick separators like everybody else. How you doing, Brick Animations? Good to see you, Darlene. Nice to see you here. Thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. What are my favorite modulars? My favorite modular has to be the diner. I like the 50s motif. I like the style of it. Adrian, what's your favorite? Talk loud.
I'd have to look at them.
You'd have to look at them? Well, take a look. They're sitting over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the 50s diner. And I know that's just being discontinued now. I also, my second favorite and the first modular I ever owned was the Fire Brigade. Let's see. What's next year's modular I would like to see? I would really like to see a post office. I'd like to see a post office.
Or school.
Yeah, or a school, or yeah, a really good school. Now, I actually got on Studio and made a school, and it's a really nice modular style school, and I have all the plans for it. It's all set. But the problem is when I did the brick, the pricing of the bricks, it was going to be like $450, and it has a gymnasium, has a whole works in it. But I could just buy a lot of sets for that. But maybe someday I'll do it. Yeah, I hope the Sesame Street does come out with the modular style. The house from Home Alone, that's it. I think that's going to be a cool house. Yes, very much so. Hi, Patrick. Good to see you. Fire Brigade was your first modular as well. As a matter of fact, I got the Fire Brigade when Adrian was real little, and that was one of his first Lego kind of introductions to Lego because he was only, I don't know how old you were, 3 years old, 4 years old?
Or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. And I remember that I was a little nervous. I was kind of like Lord Business, and I'm like, don't touch it. Be careful with it. And do you remember what you did?
I don't remember, but I know that I broke it.
Yeah. Yes, you don't remember. But he knows he broke it. That's right. He dropped it on the floor. He like slid it off the table onto the floor. But we rebuilt it. We had the technology. Yeah. Yep. And you helped me, and that was really good. I mean, that was part got you in there. Let's see. Wow, we're getting a lot of people in here now. This is awesome. Have they announced the diner's retiring, or are you just talking about it? No, they have announced they have announced that the diner is retiring. That's my understanding. I've heard that from several key YouTubers, major YouTubers, Lego YouTubers. And I think it's on the list. There's an official list that was put out. So your son dropped it too, Patrick. So you know how I feel, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, David, for the compliments on the Western. Any luck with the missing tape? Nope, I haven't got a table leg yet. I think I'm just going to have to, at some point when I do finally go to IKEA, I'm just going to have to just buy a table leg. I still have the tripod. I don't even know if you can see it. You probably can't see it over there, but yeah. See right there. You can right there. You can kind of see it sticking up right there. Oh, there you go, Adrian. Yeah, see, there it is, right there. There's my tape. There's my table leg. All right, boy, Adrian, you're doing a good job with that, dude. Batman. Yes, I am doing. Yes. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm doing the Batman. So, yeah. So we were trying to show Adrian building this model, and this is really awesome. So we'll get
this.
Yeah, so we move this, and that moves the bombs. All right, well, let's turn Mario on and see if we can do it. All right, here we go. Yeah, Adrian is a fast builder. I'll tell you what, Darlene, that's one of the things when he's in the mood to build, I have him do the building because, so what do? We move this around?
I don't know.
You set him here?
I can watch it and see.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, I see how it goes. Okay. All right. Here's how we do it. All right. Here's what we do. So we set Mario on this.
Yeah.
And then we do this. Okay. And then he keeps collecting until, well, that's kind of hard to do.
Until he gets knocked off.
Until.
I think you set him on the studs or something. And then once he gets hit.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, we're going to put Adrian to build on another. Oh, Adrian, somebody asked Unraveled Night, does Adrian have a channel? Go ahead and tell him about your channel. Speak up, though, dude. What's the name of your channel? No? He doesn't want to say. I'll tell you what. You can go to my channel. If you go to the main page on my channel, you can go to the other family channels. There's a link that says other family channels, and his channel is on there. And
it's not about Lego.
It's not about Lego though. He does race car videos. He makes like stop animation race car videos. So, and he's learning. He's doing a great job. Well, this does look pretty cool. This is a cool set, and it's going to be really fun to put into our setup here. I think we got one more to build, man. Plus, I mean, if you don't count the whoa. You know, oh yeah, we got the house. Where's his house? Right down here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got the house. See, I'm putting him to work. For those of you that have children, they make great builders. They do the building, you get the credit. No, just kidding. I always talk about the kids and they build stuff and stuff. Let's see, how much was that? That's one of the things that I Sith Brick to talk about, is because these sets are kind of a ripoff in a sense, because for part per value and stuff, you don't. Here, I need a knife or some scissors. Parts per value. This was a $29.99 set, $30 just for this. So when you're looking at these sets, that's one of the things you have to think about. All the extra sets here. As long as I don't stab myself in the leg. There you go, bud. Mario is still on. Wow. I wonder what our battery life is like. Look, and he can also be used as a flashlight. Yeah, I think the bomb thing, I think this was $19.99, which is not that bad because you do get a lot of parts in it. I mean, you do get a lot of parts. And that's one of the reasons why I bought these sets, was for the parts. But, you know, the value of the starter set is a great value, I think, because you get the electronic Mario, and you get enough pieces where you could actually just play the game as a kid or as an adult for that matter, and just enjoy it. But the extras are really expensive. Now, the one thing that I found that wasn't as expensive in terms of value is this Bowser's Castle, because this was $99 here in the U.S. And I thought that was a good deal because these pieces here, these turret pieces,
it comes with 4 characters.
Yeah. These turret pieces they haven't been seen in Lego sets in a long time, and it also comes with 4 characters. And so this was a good set. I mean, this is a pretty good. You know, when you look at all the stuff you get in this, you get dry bones, you get all that kind of stuff. Plus these turret pieces. These turret pieces were just kind of reintroduced, I believe, for this set. All right, let me catch up here. Let's see. What do you think of the new main square in the city line? I think it is a rehash. I think it's a rehash of everything else. Let's try to. I think it's honestly, I really think it's just kind of Lego using all the other stuff that they've had, and they stuck it together so that they could come up with a set and charge $150 for it. For the price, no. If it were a real monorail, yes, but no. So anyway, hey Sith Brick, see you later. Good to see you. Let's see if I can catch up here. Does Adrian have a channel? Yeah, Adrian does have a channel. Mention that. Check out my family channels. On a link on my page. My daughter also has one. What's that? Oh, you need the arms? Okay. Yeah, the arms are kind of tough to get in. Incidentally, the arms for these sets are minifig arms, so you can actually use these arms for your minifigs, or vice versa. I don't even know which way these arms go in, dude. Let's see. Did I put them in the right way?
That's the tail, I think. That's the front.
So here?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, Mr. McBrick, definitely cannot wait what you do with the castle set. Oh, thank you very much. Such great content you do. Thanks. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That means a lot. It really does. And it's nice to it's nice. It's just nice to be able to talk to people and to talk to folks who watch the channel. Thank you. Yeah, I think the castle set. You're talking about Bowser's Castle. Yeah, I mean, it can, $100 is a lot. But I think of all the sets, it's probably worth it. I think all the little sets are probably $10 more on each set than they should be. That's just my own personal opinion. So thank you very much, Lego Builders. I appreciate that. Thank you. So we're here with Adrian, my stepson. He's out of quarantine. He's healthy. Everything's good. And he is now helping me to build. And we got Yoshi.
We got to scan.
Oh, we got to scan Yoshi? Okay. So we got Yoshi going on now. Yes, the little bag, the little character bags. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. We got a couple of the characters, didn't we, bud? Which ones did we get? Oh, we got, well, they're kind of stuck here, but we got this. We got this guy. And that was pretty good. We got him in the blind bag. We got this guy in a blind bag. So yeah, so I think they're pretty good because you do get the code and they do provide some value. Definitely. All right, let's see here. Anthony, what Lego set do you like? I don't know. What Lego set don't I like? I really do. I really do like, and I'll get back to your question, Unrivaled Night. I don't know. Are you asking my favorite Lego set? My favorite Lego set of all time is the Monorail. My second favorite Lego set was Fort Legoredo, which I do have now, so I'm excited about that. I don't have the Monorail, and I probably won't get it just because it costs so much to the tracks are $30 a section. I mean, nowadays. But now my favorite set that I have going on here in the park is probably Joker Manor. I just think that's a fun set. All right, let's see. Back to Unrivaled Night. What is the app Adrian is using? This is actually the Super Mario app. So this is the app that you use for instructions. So basically, it's
hard to see.
Yeah, it's hard to see on camera, but it's basically you just use the app, you can manipulate it, and then it goes back and it has your piece count, and it tells you exactly what how to build it and stuff. There are no instructions in any of these sets, and so these sets come with all the instructions online. The app is really cool. It's integrated very nicely into the Super Mario world. Mario, did you just roll your eyes at me? I swear he just rolled his eyes. And so it's a really cool app. Once you buy a set and you scan it, it goes into here. It's very similar to Dimensions if you've played Lego Dimensions, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better in terms of the way they integrate the app. So I'm impressed with the app. Do I have the Flintstone set before the brick films? Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, I would encourage you to scroll through my videos on my channel and watch my Flintstones. It's actually one of my most popular videos. I took 2 Flintstone sets and I made them into one big Flintstones house. And so it's really, it's a full-size house. I have it setting up on my shelf. Actually, I could probably go grab it for you and show you real quick, but you can watch that video as well. I think it's a really cool set. It's cheap. But if you can, buy 2 of them and build them together. Let me go grab it. Almost there. Coming.
This has 10% left.
My iPad?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know the iPad was going so fast. Well, I don't have a charger down here for it because that takes a USB-C. Here we go. Here is my Flintstones house. For those of you that are interested, so I took the Flintstones house. I made a full house out of it. Excuse me, Mario, you're displaced now by Fred. I don't know who's better, Mario or Fred Flintstone. That's a good question. Mario, you think Mario? I think Fred. Anyway, so yes, so I built the house all in one. So you see, I took 2 houses, I mirror built them, and so it's actually a full-size Flintstones house. I made nasty on the inside here, but on the outside, I made a roof. Let me show you this here so I can show you the inside of it. But I did a full feature video on this on my channel. So you can see on the inside is completely done and all that kind of stuff. So yes, so I love the Flintstone set. And thanks for asking, because it's actually, to be honest with you, it's one of my, this is one of my favorite mocks. I mean, that I did to be able to build it and take 2 of them. Okay, let's see here. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, if you can only afford one, they're still really, really good. They're still really good. What are my thoughts on the grand piano? It's an amazing feat of Lego engineering, but it's $350 display piece that will gather dust very fast. And so the Lego piano, the big, you probably haven't even seen it.
No, I don't.
You've been locked in your room too long, dude. So anyway, but yeah, so that's you know, if I were a musician or a pianist, I would definitely buy that, just because, you know, it would be nice to display. But I'm not a musician. I don't play the piano, and I try to buy things that that I can either use in my city or my amusement park, that sort of thing. All right, let's see. Emperor, I was disappointed in that Flintstone set compared to the original. The original was really nice. The original designer did a good job with the ideas set. Yes. Yes, the app was Lego. No, this app that Adrian is using is the Super Mario app, and this you need to use in order to get some of the benefits from the Super Mario sets. The Dimensions, Lego Dimensions, was a game that was out for 3 years for the Xbox and the PlayStation, and that was a really cool video game.
I accidentally skipped the house.
Oh no, where's he gonna live? Let's see. If or when you add different levels to the city portion of your setup, if or when you add different levels to the city portion of your setup. What do you mean, John? I'm not sure I follow you. I might have lost you there. And Lars, I missed you up there, buddy. You're always impressed with how expressive my minifigures are in the videos, and any advice for sort of verbal storytelling. I'm glad you brought that up. This is one of the that I really think is important in Lego is storytelling. And Lego itself, the company is big in storytelling, and I appreciate that you see that my minifigs and the citizens of Figsdale live kind of their own lives, and that's one of the things that I always try to do is make sure that whenever we're building something, we think about what the minifigs would do and how they're going to live. Excuse me. And we think about how, how they're going to be able to survive with the stuff that we give them in the city and stuff like that. And so in terms of advice for that sort of nonverbal storytelling, try to make the figures, one of my favorite scenes that I've done several times in many different ways. Oh, my connection is unstable. What a bummer. Somebody must have fired up the Xbox. But one of my favorite scenes I like to do is like when the banker is losing money and you show the money all over the sidewalk and the banker bending down trying to get the money, or the classic girl with the ice cream cone and the ice cream is falling on the sidewalk. Those types of things tell a story, and it's completely nonverbal. So the more action you can get into the figures other than them standing there, I know the kids do a good job when they set up minifigs. A lot of times they'll put their arms in the air, or they'll put one arm down and one arm up, and even just doing that tells a story as well. All right, John, let's see. Different level equals having terrain, different heights and city. So some things are higher. Yeah, I would really like to do that. I would like to add different levels to the city. One of the things when Adrian and I started, we started on the floor upstairs, but when we started with tables, we kept everything flat. And I really wish that I would have used Mills plates. I know Daryl from Bevan's Bricks uses Mills plates. It's a plate system where you're about that high. You're one brick off the ground, and so everything underneath, you can put wires underneath for lighting. You can make sewers. Your roads can be down one where you can step up onto the curb on the streets and stuff. I wish I'd have done that. I do have plans for mountains and some backgrounds and some hills and things like that in the background. So I will be doing that, particularly around the western section. Thank you very much. Joe, you like the layout and very entertaining. Thank you very much. We should have another update out next week. When am I planning on lighting up the city? I would love to. I think once I get finished with 6 figs, and it's not really finished, but once I get the next 1, 2, 3 tables in and finish there, I'm going to start lighting up the rides and start lighting up the theme park first. So the theme park will be lit up before the city. Hey, how you doing, Francisco? Francisco, nice to see you. It's good to see you, my friend. I really loved all your comments and things like that, and talking back and forth with you. And thank you very much, Unrivaled, about liking the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That means a lot. And do remember that super chats are enabled too. So just in case, you're more than welcome as well. Let's see. When you're building, do you prefer the quiet or background noise or music? When I'm building, I prefer to listen to music. Why are you laughing?
Because you listen to old music.
Did you hear what he said? He said, I listen to old music. That's right. When I build, I'm 54 years old. I like all kinds of music. I was a metalhead way back in the day. Still am, still love it. But I also love country music. I love all genres. I was actually a DJ for a number of years. And so I love all music. But when I'm building, I literally listen to like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, this is going to go out. You're probably going to lose this. I'm sorry, I don't have enough. I thought I had enough juice on it, and I don't have a charger down here. You can run up and get one if you want.
I will.
It's up in my bedroom on the nightstand. It's the USB-C charger, so it's the big fat one, and it has the 10-foot cord on it. Anyway. Yeah, I listen to all kinds of music. But one of the things I did, for instance, when I was building the Western sets, I'm listening to a lot of old time, 50s, 60s country. I'm listening to, when I was building the diner set, I'm listening to 50s music, listening to the Big Bopper and Frankie Valli and all of those types of folks, so yeah, I try to sometimes listen to theme music based on when I was building all the Batman stuff. I watched Batman. I had Batman playing on my screen. Can we still suggest sets without being a Patreon? Of course, you can still suggest sets. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them. Because like I said, I'm kind of with my wife being out of work and things like that, and the pandemic and everything. I'm fortunate I still have a great job, but I can't buy as many sets as I like. I know I'm sitting here with all these Mario sets now, but yeah, you can still suggest, of course, and I can try. I can definitely try.
Can you get the gimmick on while I'm
yeah, sure.
getting a charger?
But the Patreon, and for those of you that are interested, I have all different tiers on Patreon, and that's great, but that's just extra. I don't really think many people will join Patreon. I would love it if they did, and it would help me have a lot of sets. But at the same time, I just like the community the way it is, and I enjoy this. I enjoy talking. I enjoy just being part of the community. So Patreon is just extra. I don't expect anyone to have to, if you're telling me, Francisco, that, hey, why don't you try to build this set, or did you think about building this or whatever? Yeah, you know what? If I can do it, I'll do it, whether you're a patron or not. But definitely the Patreon would make me do it, I guess, help me to do it. But don't worry about that. And I don't want anyone to feel any pressure at all, because I know that, it's tough. Love the stream. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, Joe. Have a great weekend yourself, sir. What Lego YouTubers do I like? Of course, I like Drmcbrick. I think he is the gold standard for really knowing stuff and reviewing. I like Jabo Brickzar. I think that he is the gold standard, and he is kind of the historian of Lego, if you ask me. I watch all kinds. M&R Productions. I like him. He's got a good vibe. I love Greg from Brickitect. I love he and Clark Mann and Mrs. Brickitect. They're just such a wonderful family. Also Greg from GJ Bricks. I think that GJ Bricks is an amazing human being and builder. And I don't want to move the camera, because if I move the camera, I'm afraid that Adrian's going to be messed up with his build. But I would also say Kaz Mockett from Blockhead UK is one of my favorites, because she has an unbelievable way of building micro builds. And as a matter of fact, her micro builds are in the Lego house being on displayed right now. And so she's great. Daryl at Bevan's Bricks is also a great YouTuber. And I watch some of the other ones too. But I tend to stay away from the folks who just review stuff. I tend to stay away from the rumor YouTubers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I feel like I got to bend down with this camera. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And I think there's a place for it. But I like to see Lego sets in the wild. I like to see them being used. I also like Dub. I like Down Under Bricks. A fun guy. You got the. We're trying to frantically get this cord set up so we don't lose our power. That's one thing. I do love the 2020 iPad Pro, but when David, well, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you. Means a lot. For a cheap set or a few bits from, thank you very much from Bricklink. That's right. I will do that, my friend. I will do that. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Have you ever made Lego stop motion film? Yeah, Adrian and I made one when we first started out, didn't we?
When we had like 100 subs.
Yeah, when we had 100 subs. That was our 100 sub special. So if you scroll down, way down on the videos, you know, toward the beginning of when our channel started 2 years ago, you'll see that we made it was a bunch of minifigs going to an outhouse. So it was it was fun. Again, thank you, David. Thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Let's see, Francisco. I had an idea. You can make a sci-fi UV world based on Blacktron and Pandora. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Glowtron. I like that idea. I like that idea. You know, I really want to get more into the sci-fi stuff. I've been stuck with the city for so long, and I do have, you know, my space center and stuff. But I really, my goal, one of the things that I really like to do is to mix. Now that I have a decent sized city and a decent sized amusement park, is to start developing a science fiction story around it where there's aliens coming in and people from space and all this kind of stuff. I just think that'd be really, really cool. CJ Builds Bricks. Thank you very much for stopping by and coming in. And it looks like you're starting your hand at being a YouTuber as well. Congratulations. Congratulations. We'll have to check out your channel, CJ Builds. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. I could make Figsdale part of that world. Before the brick films, yes, I also do it with my city and figures, constantly telling a story and changing places. Example, my figures aren't randomly made. When a new one is added, it usually is a descendant from another. I like that idea. That so-and-so, yeah, I like the idea of descendants. And when you're adding new figures and stuff like that. That's a cool idea. I really like that. Really cool. It's great that we have so many people on the channel. It's wonderful to see everybody. I'm gonna have to take a drink of water here. Been talking. Adrian's over here helping me. He's out of quarantine. He's doing healthy, feeling healthy, and everything's going well. We're just excited to have all these Mario sets to build. Mario's looking a little blank stare there right now, but we'll get him set. We have a lot of sets in the back here that we've been building, and then we still have the big one to build, and then we're probably gonna play this and see how many coins we can get later on this evening and stuff like that. So
can I sit next to you?
Can you sit next to me? Sure, you can sit next to me. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna move this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna move this Flintstones house back and put it back on the shelf. I'll be right back. Yeah, pull up a chair there, bud.
Okay.
Oh, forgot that cord was right there. Oh, that was almost a tragedy. That would have been bad had I pulled the iPad Pro off of the table onto the concrete. All right. All right. So those of you that are on the channel, tell me what you really think. Be honest. You're seeing I'm wearing a Six Figs shirt here. I came up with some merch on the Teespring store. Not because I wanted to, sell a bunch of merch, but just because I thought, one, I wanted to have my own shirt that said Six Figs. I wanted to have my own shirt that said Figsdale on it and stuff like that. Yeah, we can move the camera now that you're in a normal position. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Where do you want to move the iPad to? Right over there. Excuse us. There we go. All right, now we'll have to move this down here. There's Adrian. His face is on film. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Out of quarantine. Oh, come on, buddy. Say hi. Say hi. So when we first started this channel, Adrian was little, Piper was little. Now everybody is getting old. Yes. Let's see here. All right, so we'll go back. See if I can move this. Look, I'm just playing with brick separators. That's all I'm doing, dude. All right, here we'll try to get this so we can.
You can build at the same time.
Huh?
You can build the castle while I'm doing this.
I could, but oh my goodness, Patrick, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Patrick. We really appreciate it. That is wonderful. Oh my goodness, that just makes me feel so good. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Let me see if I can catch up here. MJ Bricks. Hope you enjoy Mario. I got it in release day and love it. Hope you're keeping safe. Yep, we're all keeping safe. We're trying to do our best here. Trying to show you a little bit Mario, a little bit of everyone. Let's see. You love the Six Figs shirt? Thank you very much. I like it. Like I said, I got it. I got on the merch store at Teespring, the Drmcbrick General Store, and I really made this stuff for me so that I could have a couple shirts to do. And I thought, well, what the heck, if anybody else wants some. And so I have Six Figs. I have Drmcbrick. I also have Figsdale, and a couple of other things too, in terms of graphics and stuff. All right, let's see here. The Brick Creator 2009. Will you ever do stop motion? Shay, the Brick Creator 2009. Yes. As a matter of fact, one of the things, you know what? I don't know how we could get this out here. Just, you guys like looking at our teeth here. But one of the things that my plan has always been with this site.
Once we finish the city to start stop motion videos.
Right. Yep. And to use the city and the Six Figs as a set for stop animation. Back in the 80s, I used to do claymation. I don't know if anybody remembers claymation. Here, I need to move this microphone so I can read. The claymation. See, look, Darlene says you're handsome, Adrian. Isn't that nice? I used to do claymation back in the 80s when I was in college. I took a whole bunch of classes in film and the form and stuff, and so I used to love it. And so my goal has always been to use Figsdale and Six Figs as a set for doing brick films and doing professional brick films. So hopefully that'll work. All right, Macro Bricks, good to see you. Nice to see you. Fazoom, nice to see you as well. It's Granny Disguise just popping in. Granny Disguise, I'll tell you what, I've really enjoyed some of your comments, and I really appreciate you popping in. Thanks. I really appreciate it, Granny. It's good to see you. Good to see you. David Emperor, would you and Adrian go on Lego Masters if time commitment wasn't an issue? That's an interesting question. As a matter of fact, I was a finalist for Lego Masters. I made it to
to try to get on the show.
Yeah, I made it to was asked to try out and everything like that. And so we interviewed with several producers. We got down to the top 25 or whatever it was, and we just didn't make the cut. We were just that close short of Hollywood.
If I was your partner,
if you were my, if you were, well, yeah,
I wasn't old enough.
Unfortunately, I asked them to if when they asked for partners, I said, well, I'd love to do it with my stepson, and they're like, he has to be 18 years old. So unfortunately, I could not do that.
5 more years.
So yeah, he's got 5 more years to go, and then we'll be all set. He just turned 13. So let's see. It makes me want to visit the amusement park. Yep. Well, yeah. And actually, I have mugs. I have fanny packs. I have beach towels. I have all kinds of stuff that's a Six Figs. So if you go on to the Drmcbrick General Store on teespring.com, you'll see all these merchandise for that. And so you'll be able to see, let's see here if I can get this around. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, David, in some ways I was unlucky. In other ways, I know someone who was on. I mean, I'm kind of friends with one of the people who was on that, and I also know some people who were also involved in the tryouts and stuff. And the producers were great. The people we interviewed with, all the Hollywood guys, they were great. It was a great experience for me, and it was an honor. But I think the people who made it, I think they were at a level that I don't think I am, but I would love to be on it. And if they did a kids thing, I think Adrian and I would do a great job. I would really like that.
If it was kids, you couldn't be on it.
Well, no. If they did like a adult kid type of thing, that would be cool. Then we could do that. That would be awesome. Let's see here. So we got. Let's see. Trying to. Oops, my mouse just went crazy. Oh, there we go. Let's see, Francisco. You could make a giant yellow castle mock. That would be fun. That would be really fun. I love that yellow castle, that infamous yellow castle. Thank you very much, Anthony. I appreciate that. I appreciate you loving the city. It is a labor of love. We have been building the city for many years, and just in the past couple of years decided to show it off on YouTube. So Adrian is doing really well with Mario's house here. Wow, that's kind of a cool house.
Where do these
go? Was it? Well, it says Mario. Yeah, I guess. It has. That's really cool.
I like the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke. They do a good job of using. I can't really get it to. Our light's pretty rough here at the moment.
Can you turn down lighting settings or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Quick question: how many processes did you go through for Lego Masters? I went through four stages. First, just kind of, actually I got an Instagram message, and at first I thought it was fake, but then I did some research and found out it was real. And I talked to one of the producers. Well, he's a talent guy. And then he's like, hey, I saw your Instagram. Why don't you apply? And we'll fast track you. And so I did that. And then we started talking with, then I partnered up with a fellow professor of mine. And then her and I had several interviews with several different producers. We put together a package of our life and our creations. We had to do videos, we had press packs, all that kind of stuff, like you had to, sell yourself kind of, like, hey, this is who I am. Hi, my name is Mike, and this is who I am, and this is my life, and this is, that kind of stuff, because they needed to know your backstory. And then I interviewed again, we interviewed some more. And then finally it was decided that, they had other people who were great. And I love all the other people on the show, and I'm glad that that couple won. They were really nice. All right, let me catch back up here. But I'll tell you what, Granny Disguise, if I'd have had that disguise, I'd have got on. I know it. Yeah, that is kind of a cool house, isn't it? That's a neat little house for Mario. Custom parade in Figsdale. We've done several parade videos, and so we did a Christmas parade a couple years ago. We did a couple 4th of July parades. So those are back there in city updates and other videos way back if you scroll through the videos. But yeah, we'll do some more. Hey, no problem, Granny.
Okay.
Speaking of Granny, I need to call my grandmother. I have a 94-year-old grandmother who lives on her own, drives, takes care of herself, is just amazing. And she is, she's weathering this pandemic. And my oldest son just bought her an iPad so we could all FaceTime with her. And so it's great to be able to see my grandmother. And that reminds me, Granny, I got to call my granny. Anthony, you have a Lego City. Wow. Do you have a yeah, I bet you Granny Disguise. I bet you Disguise also gets you into a lot of buffets. Anthony, so you have a Lego City too. Do you have a YouTube channel? I love Ninjago Unrivaled Night. I love Ninjago, and I know you said you had a Ninjago video. I have how many? 1, 2, 3. A lot. I know. I have 3, 4. I still have Ninjago City. I still have Destiny's Bounty, the big boat. I have 2 temples. I forget which ones. I have the monastery. I have the Dragon Gate. I have other Ninjagos. I have the Temple of Air Jitsu, which Adrian built a few months ago. So yeah, I have a bunch of Ninjago stuff that I want to build a Ninjago world and stuff. So yeah. Do I like Beyond the Brick? Yes, I do. I think the guys from Beyond the Brick are very genuine. And oh, there you go. Good job, Adrian. Nice. Look at that. That is cool. Yoshi? That's Yoshi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I think if you put your hand, maybe it'll. Well, usually it's kind of with this lighting, it's kind of tough. You kind of have to have a dark. I think the problem is our camera is trying to focus on dark and light and dark and light. How much of the Lego TV shows do you watch? I think a lot of them are only online here in the U.S. Is there more than one Lego TV show? Oh, you mean like Ninjago and those types of TV shows? I usually watch some of the you mean the Lego cartoon shows, right? Because I do watch some of those. Yes, yeah, I do watch some of those. I like Ninjago a lot, well, it's coming along really well. Are you adjusting the light?
Can you see if it?
Yeah, tell me if it.
The minimum is 10.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to change for us. I think we got too many lights going on here. So yes, I do. There's Yoshi. So I do watch a lot of those shows. Star Wars, I love Lego Star Wars. Adrian is bound and determined to get this lighting situation. Hey, wait, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. That looks better. Look at this guy. Technician over here.
It's still not the best.
No, not the best. The Hidden Side. Oh, the Hidden Side web show. I did not see that one. And I don't know, is the Monkey Kid web show out in the US? I mean, the Monkey Kid show? I wouldn't mind seeing that one. All right, Granny Disguise, take care. I hope, yes, stay safe as well. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Would you do Lego YouTube as a full-time job if it were viable? Yes, I would. I'm very fortunate to be a professor. I'm very fortunate to. He has a dead stare because he's not turned on. And I love my job, but yeah, I would do this in a heartbeat if I were able to make some money at it. But it's weird because good people like Brickatech, Greg, some folks, Jang, folks like that, they make a good living, I think, off of Lego YouTube. But of all the YouTube things to do, Lego seems like it's probably the lowest paid. I mean, it's just, I think of things and I'm like, there are people out there that are flipping bottles of water and they're making they're making millions of dollars off of ad revenue and merchandise because they're flipping a bottle of water or throwing a basketball into a hoop, 100 feet away. And it's like, that's great stuff. And I love it. And Adrian and I went to see Dude Perfect in concert and stuff like that. But it's like, those are the people that really make the big bucks. The Lego community, I just don't think the money is there. There you go, Adrian. Good job. Yeah, that's good.
Lights in the background make it way too bright.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we
Can I see it now?
He's bound and determined to show you Yoshi. The YouTube money is in building an adult fan base. Yes, you are correct. It is in building an adult fan base. And one of the things, I like to, the reason I started this whole thing was just because I really enjoyed, I just really enjoyed showing off our creations and stuff. And so that's why we got started. Let me catch up here. I think after Granny left, I lost my spot. What do you think about the Lego Star Wars Christmas specials they announced? I did not hear about that. No, yeah, tell me where I can find that, John, because I didn't hear about that. Do you teach history? I teach popular culture and communication, and I teach in the United States. But I do love history, but I teach pop culture, so I do teach about toys and music and film and all kinds of stuff. And so this really is kind of my thing. Robin Hood Bricks, yes, he's another favorite of mine. Robin Hood Bricks is Oh my gosh, isn't he great?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just taken off. I mean, like crazy.
I like the trains.
Yes, yeah. He does some phenomenal stuff. Let's see. There was something about a set. Somebody mentioned a set. Do I like the 6266 ship? Which ship is that? You teach communication too, Francisco. Okay, hey, how about that? So we're colleagues. That's wonderful. Now, do you teach at a university? I do love Lego Space. I do love Lego Space for Zoom. I actually have been itching to build Benny's spaceship. I have it sitting over here, and I like the old classic space especially. Disney Plus exclusive coming in Thanksgiving. That is cool. Well, I will be watching that then. I will be watching that. Monkey Kid is available to watch on YouTube on H. I did not realize that. All right. Well, I'll have to check it out then. I'll have to check it out. Is it any good?
We're gonna build this here.
This
is the only one left.
Yeah, that's the only one left, but I'd kind of like to build some of that too. Maybe we should hold off on that because I'm not sure we'll be able to fit it all on a table.
It's not that big.
All right, well, if you want to start building it, go for it. We'll stay here. We're enjoying this. Hope you all too. So yeah, so you do teach. Well, that's wonderful, Francisco. So we are colleagues. You know what? You should IM me or DM me on Instagram or something, and send me a message, and maybe we can exchange emails or something since we're in the same profession. So yeah, I've been a communication professor for oh man. Well, I've had my PhD since since the early 90s. I went to grad school in the early 90s, but I've been teaching communication since the late 80s. So yeah, that's great. That is wonderful. I found it's really entertaining in animation. That's good. I'm glad because I really thought that the animation looked good from what I saw as well. Hold on a second here. I gotta get something to cut this open. Boy, I'll tell you what, by the time we get to Adrian as a fast builder, we won't be done with this fast.
I built that last one in like 30 minutes.
And I was hoping to build some of this, but you know what?
You can't.
I can build some of it. You can build some of it. All right, there we go. All right, well, getting late here in London. You know what, David, it's so nice to see you, and thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. You know, we actually were supposed to be in London this summer. We were going to spend 2 weeks in Europe on a trip, and sadly, this plague has just ruined everything. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, thank you, David. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I think, John, I think you're right. Adrian's going to keep going no matter what. I'm not stopping him now. He's out of quarantine. He's like, I haven't done anything in 2 weeks. I need to get going. So yeah, but I kept telling you, I kept telling him, hey, I'll bring you up Lego sets and bring them up to your room for you if you want to build them. But he didn't do it while he's in quarantine. Man, there's a lot of, yeah, we're going to have to, well, this is good. We can split this work up. Yeah, I think you're right, John. Adrian would be great at, before the brick. I think Adrian would be great at going to a Brickitect's backlog. He's kind of like Clark on steroids, only older. Adrian is the bomb. No pun intended. Yeah, he's the bomb, definitely. We got the bomb right back here. Oh, man, we got a lot of stuff to build here. And we're missing dinner. Boy, we've just been talking up a storm here. I'll have to go have dinner here in a little bit. About an hour and a half, maybe another half an hour or so we can go, as long as we have people on. We want to keep trying here. What other Nintendo stuff would you like to see them do? I would like to see them do Luigi's Haunted Mansion. I think, and Adrian and I were talking about this today. It would be nice if they made a Luigi in the second wave, if they made Luigi, and then you could do Luigi and all the stuff, and they made his Haunted Mansion. I think that would be really cool. What time is it here? It is 5:30 p.m. And I got another live stream at 8 a.m. in the morning. So that's going to be with Greg from GJ Bricks, though. So he's from Australia, and so it'll be late night for him, early morning for me. Some other Nintendo stuff that I'd like to see them do. It would be kind of cool to see a Zelda. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yes, John, it'll be on GJ's channel. So the live stream will be on his channel in the morning. So, or wherever you're at, it'll be on his channel. So, well, we got 16 here from a high of 28. That was great. So I tell you, I see all the people on here, and I just want to thank you for your support because I know that that you all comment on my videos. We talk on Instagram sometimes, and I just really appreciate y'all supporting the channel and just enjoying it, and and all your ideas. I just wish I were able to do all the ideas that all of you suggest, because I literally, and I'm just a small channel. What's that? Yeah, I'm just a small channel, but I get hundreds of ideas from all the viewers, and it's like, and I would love to do them all, but it's hard for me, not because I don't, not just because I don't have the parts. A lot of times I do have the parts, but it's just so hard to get it all done, and so that's we'll do all your ideas when we can, and as soon as we as soon as we can get around to it and stuff. But again, life and all that kind of stuff. The nice thing is with me being stuck inside and stuck in the house and stuff, and our family kind of being we can't go out much because of me. We've been able to build a lot. Now that this guy's out of quarantine, he's probably going to go through the backlog pretty quick.
I only like building sets that I like.
Yeah, see that? Yes, that's true. He likes these sets. That's why he's building them, because he wants to get to the point where we can build a huge course, and then we can see how many coins we can get. Let's see. I think some kind of display master sword out of Legos would be huge. Yeah, I think it would be. Francisco asked Adrian, what are Adrian's Figsdale ideas? Boy, that's a huge list. That's a huge list. He has a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to build an airport behind like the main street area, and a train track going around the whole city.
Yeah, you've been wanting the airport for some time.
Yeah.
And actually, our airport video, the one that you and I did, is I think our third most popular video on the channel. Mm-hmm. And we did that like 2 years ago. But yeah, and the train track, as soon as I get those tables that will connect, we'll have that train going all the way around. Hi, DZ Studios. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. In Fazoom, you're building a spaceship. What kind of spaceship are you building? Is that dry bones?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now we have to scan.
just the hearing the music and the Mario music, and somebody said he had like 160, 170 expressions on his face, the Mario. That's really sweet. John, have you ever watched any of the Lego Friends episodes? Yes. My daughter, Piper, she used to like the Friend. Wow, look at that. That's cool. You got to show them that. That's. I don't know if you can see that, if it's focused enough.
If we turn the brightness down.
Yeah, maybe hold it up a little bit and kind of get. There we go. Wow, that looks really cool. This is going to be a heck of a set. John, yeah, in terms of the Friends sets, in the Friends shows, I actually, to be honest with you, I liked them because I watched them with my daughter, and we spent a lot of time when she was little, and even my other daughters, we watched them when they were younger, and so To be honest with you, the Friends sets I like because the actual Lego sets, the actual Friends sets, the colors are kind of odd, but there's some really cool stuff. Like for instance, the Friends Hospital, I thought was in some ways had more interesting stuff inside of it than the hospital, the regular Lego City Hospital. If you got past the colors, I thought that the Friends jet, the Friends airliner, a lot nicer than the airliners, the city airliners from Lego, from the Lego City line. If you got past the colors, so yeah, and I've used a lot of Friends sets to mock up. I have several videos on my channel, I know, where I've made like a pizza parlor, made some things, out of Friends sets, to use the Friends sets as facades, or just some of the parts out of them. So there's some really cool parts. The hotel, the Friends Hotel, was really cool. I've used a lot of parts from that set to make things. Brent, good to see you. The new airplane that just came out looks good. I just bought it. I wanted to get that too, and I know Adrian would probably like the big cargo airplane. That's on.
I want the one with the limo, like the
the limo one.
VIP one.
Yeah, that one's nice too. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 deal too. A freighter. Wow, cool. I have a friend who is a retired from the Army and as a career guy, officer, and he is really into Lego. And that's one of the things that he does is Lego spaceships. And he showed me one of his freighters one time that he made, and it was just unbelievable. The detail and the greebling and all kinds of stuff. The Grand Hotel, DZ, yes, the Grand Hotel was a nice hotel, a lot of great parts, and it was very mockable. And Piper loved it. She got it when she was a little girl, and she just loved it. Piperdale, what happened to Piperdale? Well, Piper,
she's not into Lego.
Yeah,
anymore.
I know. Piper kind of lost her. She was into Lego and was really into it. Even just up until maybe right before the pandemic, to be honest. She's moved on to Gotcha and a few of these things that for a tween girl, this is just something that she likes to do. So she's not into Lego as much anymore. Do you like the new Lego City Main Square? No. No, I don't. I think it's a rehash of a bunch of stuff that Lego already has that they just put new skin on.
Wait, what's the main square? Is it like that thing where they have a bunch of buildings and like some cars?
Yeah, they have like a burger stand. They have a little shuttle that a city shuttle. They had an orange.
I like them for like the cars and stuff. Like one of them had like a tour bus or something.
Yeah, that's cool. The vehicles are usually pretty cool, but the buildings are pretty much the same thing. Does he have his spaceships online? No, he doesn't. Fazoom, I wish he did, and I keep telling him when he comes over. Sometimes I'm like, dude. Well, he hasn't come over since the pandemic, but I'm like, dude, you gotta at least have an Instagram or something because these things are great. But he doesn't do that. I mean, he has a place in his house. That at one point he had a place in his house. I don't know because he bought a new house. I don't know what it's like now, but the studio was better than what I have, and stuff. And in terms of parts and stuff. Let's see. Do you like the new Lego City Main Square? No. No. Cool Space. Do you have any Lego from when I was a kid? No, I don't. I wish I did, but it was all sold. I had about 170. It was about 150 some sets. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Like a lava block.
Mm-hmm.
I had about 150 some sets. But back in the 2000s, I ran into some financial problems with jobs, and some job loss. My wife had lost her job. We had a house for sale. We bought another house. We had a rental property, and the real estate market went bust. Remember that back in 2007, 2008, and so we lost a ton in the real estate market. And so I sold my Lego collection. So I sold every bit of Lego I had, except for one little thing that my kids had when my older kids, my 3 older kids, when they were little. I saved it, and one little model. And so other than that, everything I have now has been bought. It was a little street sweeper.
Is it the one that we?
Yeah, we have it somewhere around here. And so yeah, so that's what happened. But life happens. That's what you got to do. Ended up saving the house, paying the mortgage, and being able to to move on. I gotta tell my friend to get on Flickr. Good idea. Yeah, the Earth Driller does sound kind of cool. I haven't seen Cole's Earth Driller. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Definitely have to take a look at that. Well, you're coming along pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dry Bones. You can't really see him because he's
all the ones with the light.
I wonder if I put him up against my shirt. No, still can't see him much. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. Hey there. There we go. A giant stone warrior. That's cool. One thing that I want to do as well is Minecraft World. I have all kinds of Minecraft sets sitting in a box, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Minecraft sets that are still new in box, and about 9 or 10 Minecraft sets that I've already built, but I don't have anywhere to put them. And so we finally kind of got rid of an old air hockey table, and so I put it in the back. And I don't know if you noticed, but I dragged it all the way in the back. I dragged it in the back, and so behind this curtain. And so I think I'm going to do a Minecraft World back there, because the hockey table just happens to hold 2 full base plates, and 1 half base plate. It's that width. So I'm just gonna base plate it out and build Minecraft. Do we do conventions? We haven't, because we were going to go to a convention, and the plague hit. So we would have gone to several conventions this summer, but we didn't. We couldn't. Hoping Brick Fair in Alabama happens in 2021. Yeah, I hope so too. I have some friends in Alabama. I would love to get down there to see them, and I could make it kind of coordinate with the time Brick Fair's down there. That would be a good idea. My oldest son lives in South Carolina, and my grandson and my daughter-in-law. So I used to go south a lot, but I haven't seen my grandson, my son, my oldest son, and my daughter-in-law since December. So except for on FaceTime, like most of us in the world now, I think. Adrian, can like a new service station. What do you mean, Francisco? I'm sorry. And John, thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate my wearing masks PSAs. I know I got a couple of comments, 2 comments that said, don't say that, don't be political and stuff. Sorry, wearing a mask isn't political, but it's up. Hey, I don't like to get political. So, but I'm glad that you like them. I think it's important. We're in this as a world, right? I mean, we got to do something, and this is kind of it's like a war that we're in on Earth, and we have to figure out how to deal with this virus. And so, wearing a mask, you know what? You're not going to have to wear a mask the rest of your life, but let's wear some and get it done. So I'm glad you appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Dalek, got to buy more of those Mario sets. Yeah, the Mario sets are really cool. We love them. We're almost done with just about all of them. So, about the only ones we don't have are the Boo's Haunted House and the Mushroom.
I can look at them.
Maybe we don't have the Fortress either.
We don't have the Toad's Treasure Hut.
No.
The Desert Pokey.
Oh, that's right, Pokey.
Womp's Lava Trouble.
That one is on order.
Fortress and a bunch of character packs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we don't have the character packs, or we don't have the power-ups. All right, Fazoom, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. The service station. Oh, did you know the service station that was released this year, the gas station, the service station that had the electric car and the.
I think I might have seen it.
Yeah, I honestly.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it looked cool, but I thought it was a little overpriced. I thought it was just a bit overpriced. So what are some of your favorite sets out there that are coming down the road? You know, for those of you that live in the U.S., you know that we can't really get anything, you know, from Shop at Home. They're sold out of everything, and everything is coming soon because, you know, the factories and stuff that are shut down, I think, in Mexico.
The Lego factories?
Yeah, I think the Lego factory in Mexico.
They run with robots?
Yeah, but they still need people and stuff. I mean, yeah, but you still need people to, you know.
Make sure they.
Yeah. So and they're just having a huge logistic issue. So you paid a lot of money for it, huh, Francisco? Well, that's too bad. I have one of the things that I have started to do is we actually, in our town where we live, we actually have 2 Lego stores. But because I can't, so we're really lucky. But I can't go out, and and they're in the same mall. Weird, but anyway, but I can't go out, and so we're missing out on them. So some of the sets are available in the Lego stores, but Lego Shop at Home doesn't have like the big boat that I like. It doesn't have the Harry Potter stuff. It's supposed to be coming out in September. But you know, I want to get the astronomy tower because that's the only Harry Potter thing I don't have. And I'm looking up here because that's where Mario came in.
Wow.
That was Mario's box. That's where he lives. So, but I'm hoping that you know, things will calm down and Lego's logistics and stuff will get settled. But what I have been doing is I've been going on to their Bricks and Pieces website, and they're and picking our bits and pieces, bricks and pieces, and getting parts from there. So when a new set comes out, especially if it's a set that I don't want to spend all the money on for the entire set, I'll just go on Bricks and Pieces and I'll order the parts. And so I have a couple of orders of parts coming in that I'm going to, and actually one is shipped and the other one is still being picked. But once it ships, I'll have several thousand pieces that I ordered off of that site, and many of them they're all pieces from the new sets. And so that way I can have the pieces I want from the sets without having to spend all the money on the sets because I can't afford it right now. Hey, Kaz, it's good to see you. How are you, my friend? It's great to see you. Yeah, I know you were streaming today, I think. We're streaming here as well. We're streaming tomorrow with Greg. Adrian is here. He's out of quarantine and doing well. And now we're building all of the Mario sets. So we're getting ready to play some Super Mario. About to go to bed. Yep. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's right. You're streaming tomorrow. I'm sorry. I forgot. Well, Kaz, you know what? I actually gave you a plug earlier in the stream, Kaz. I said that you were the best micro builder of anyone in the world. So anyway, so yeah, replay it sometime, and I gave you a huge plug, but it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Kaz. Francisco, if you saw the interview of Beyond the Brick with the Chile Lego Maniac, the Maniac said Lego in Chile is triple price. Yeah, that's unbelievable that it costs so much down there. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's got to be tough. Well, it's good to see you, Kaz. I'm glad that things are going well. Have a wonderful night. Cheers to you, my friend. Is it, Francisco, is it cheaper? I don't know. But have you tried ordering stuff from like eBay or Bricklink or some other places, and even with shipping and stuff, would it be cheaper than it is from actually just buying it down there, or are the taxes and everything and all the fees and everything else what's keeping things from going? Oh no, I'm sorry you had a flood, Kaz. Oh no. Well, it's been, it was raining here too. We had a lot of rain going on, but it didn't flood, thank goodness. Well, stay safe with the floods. Geez, I'll tell you, earthquakes, floods, plagues, everything. It's 2020 is not a year to recommend. I would recommend 0 stars. Do not recommend. Although we had some good Lego sets. Wow, you're really cruising. Well, I like the way they built. So here's the way they built the walls on the Bowser's castle. So you see, it's a real simple build, but it gives you a nice 3D look. That's really cool. Look at these pieces here. Now, I don't know if these are new or not, but these look really cool. These seem to me to probably came off of some other set, but those look really cool.
These go together like this.
Yeah, that's nice. You saw this complete Spider Queen. Oh, that's good. See, the nice thing about the Monkey Kid is that it's Lego's IP. So Lego doesn't have to pay any, they own it. Whereas if you go, if you go to Star Wars on Bits and Pieces and you try to buy parts from a Star Wars set, you can only get stuff that is non-Star Wars. So in other words, you can only get the bricks that aren't the intellectual property of Star Wars and Disney and all that kind of stuff. So you can't get any of the minifigs. You can't get any of the specialty pieces, that sort of thing, like droid pieces, some things like that. But with Monkey Kid, you could get everything from Lego because they own it. And so that's one nice thing about the Monkey Kid. Phantom pieces from Ninjago, very good. That's one thing, I'm learning, and even though I've been around Lego all my life, I am still. I know it sounds weird for being a professor, but I still, I don't have a huge knowledge of like the numbers of pieces and parts and stuff. Like Robin Hood bricks. If you say, if you look at something and you're like, oh, so what is this? He'll go, oh, well, that's part 5067. And that's from set blah, blah, blah. I don't have that kind of memory. And so, so I'm like, yeah, I think I may have seen this before. That's about as far as I go with my memory. The Monkey Kids sets are expensive. They're also massive. The headquarters that I have, I thought I was going to be able to use it in my docks, but it's just too big. It's like half the size of Ninjago City. I mean, it's huge. It's just big. The mech, I love the mech. It's a great display piece. And it comes with some really cool little kind of buildings. But yeah, the Pigsies food truck. I mocked that into a store because it was just too massive to put on the streets of Figsdale. Yes, Robin Hood does do a lot of research. That is true. Well, we are probably going to be wrapping this up soon because, for one, I'm looking at my watch. It's dinner time. And, Lego's nice, but dinner's better. And I just really appreciate everyone that has shown up for this, and especially those who have super chatted and donated and stuff. Thank you so much. That I didn't expect that. That was really nice. And it's just so nice to talk to everybody. And I certainly hope that you all are doing well. How is Piper? And Piper's been well. She's doing well, but like I said, Piper has kind of changed from being in Lego to now doing a lot of the tween girl type stuff. So she's more involved in that kind of community. that sort of thing. It makes a daddy kind of sad, from a father standpoint. But she's got her own loves and her own things now that she enjoys and hobbies and stuff. And so, but her and I still play Minecraft. We still play Roblox. Adrian is a huge Roblox person. He's been featured on a few of the big Roblox channels with some of your builds and stuff, haven't you, buddy? Yeah, he's
No.
yeah, you have. He does well building stuff on Roblox, and as you can see, he does well here too. So before the brick films, I wish I had that photographic memory. I really do. Yeah, and Robin Hood has been on holiday, and that's been nice in terms of he's been able to take a break, because boy, I tell you, he was pumping out the videos like crazy. And he got the subscribers to boot as well. So anyway, I think we're gonna get going here. My voice is starting to get a little craggly, and we are gonna go get something to eat. I don't know if I can pry Adrian away from it. What is this? Is this like a turret or something?
I don't know.
That's cool. So I know there's a big mechanism in this thing to make Bowser kind of bounce off of his castle. So, but thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks for all your support. We really appreciate it. And please, like I said, if you're so inclined, stop by the general store, Drmcbrick General Store on Teespring. If you're inclined, don't have to, but I do have a Patreon. And if nothing else, just stop by and say when you're watching the videos, leave a comment. I really appreciate that. That means so much to me and my family and everything else. That's what matters. That's what matters, is that everyone is big Batman. That's right. I can't do my Batman voice now because my throat's kind of sore from talking so much. So I've been yapping too much. Have a nice week, y'all. And we will try to get a city update out next week. And we'll try to get one out. But I'm going to have to get all of the figures. And I may even do a behind the scenes for everyone, actually. Where I clear out all of the minifigs and then show you kind of how we put them up and everything like that. Because that's kind of what we have to do. We have to get rid of all the minifigs and then put minifigs back up, because from day one, it's been my thing about not having minifigs do the same things twice. So sometimes I slip up, but I try not to. So with that said, we're going to sign off here. We'll leave you to have a wonderful weekend. And if you're so inclined, stop by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on GJ Brick's channel. He and I are going to be doing a live chat. And also, Blockhead UK is going to be doing a live chat tomorrow as well. I'm not sure. I forget what time she's doing it. But look at her channel. Check it out. And you can set a reminder to go see her as well. She's one of the fellow Brick Tubers, as well as Greg from GJ Bricks. So with that, we're going to sign off. Right, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's been good having you join me on this live chat.
Okay.
See, we'll have to do this more often. If you want to see Adrian more often, do this kind of stuff, 1500 BST. Thank you very much, Blockhead. Check her out. Check her chat out at 1500 BST. If you want to see Adrian on more live streams with me and stuff like that, let us know. Send us the comments. We'll talk to you later. Let me see if my mouse will work here. Oh, there we go. All right. See y'all later.